The Baykok's arrows, they say, in the UP woods. Sometimes you'll hear a rattle in the branches when the wind's gone still. Don't be fool enough to ignore it. That's the Baykok, the skeleton hunter. Back when the logging camps were thick as mosquitoes, a man named Pete Nomas was foreman up on the Escanaba River in the 19th century. He was a hard man, more iron than flesh, and he didn't care about seasons or taboos. He'd order his men to shoot deer in June, kill does with fawns, and laugh about it. Meat's meat, he'd say, tossing the bones in the brush. The old Ojibwe cook warned him, Baykok watches greedy hunters. His arrows are bone, his stomach is hollow. One still night in November, Pete went out alone with his rifle, hoping for venison. The moon hung pale over the tamaracks, and the snow crust broke sharp under his boots. That's when he heard it, a dry rattle, like deer antlers scraping together, only thinner. Pete spun, rifle ready, but there was nothing behind him. He trudged on. But the rattle followed, coming closer, stopping when he stopped. Finally, on the edge of a cedar swamp, a gaunt figure, skin stretched like parchment, eyes glowing faint green. It raised a bow strung with sinew, and the arrow in its hand was bone white, sharp as ice. Pete fired, but the shot cracked through emptiness. The thing had vanished. Then something hissed past his ear, and fire tore through his shoulder. He dropped his rifle, clutching at a wound that didn't bleed but burned like frost. The rattling closed in. Pete stumbled through the cedars, arrows thudding into trees around him, each strike ringing like bone on wood. He ran until he collapsed near the bunkhouse, half frozen and babbling about a skeleton with arrows. By morning, Pete was gone. The men found only his coat, stiff with frost, and a hollow in the snow where his body should have been. Some say the Baykok carried him off to feast on his liver. Others whisper he's still wandering those swamps, skin stretched thin, eyes burning with hunger. Another Baykok added to the night. So if you're out hunting in the UP, remember, take only what you need and leave a broken arrow for the woods. If you don't and you hear that dry rattle behind you, best pray it's just the wind.